Dave West very kindly dropped in a pair of Sonodyne monitors last week, which I tried out. At first I thought they were a little bit harsh in the top end, so upper mids, but that was just because they were brand new. So I played them in, ran them in for about 15 hours, playing constant music, and they sound great now. They've got this kind of chewy bottom end thing going, which I love, and very detailed all the way up from, you know, about 100 hertz all the way up. It's great for me, and the image is very good as well, so I'm very happy with them right now. I've had them for about a week and I've bought them. I am the owner of a pair of Genelecs which are very similar, but I can't put my finger on anything specific, but I just prefer these. There's something about the Sonodynes over the Genelecs that I prefer. Just in the, you know, now they've been run in, you can make all the mixed decisions with confidence, I think, as I would generally with a speaker I trusted. As I say, you know, once you're happy with the speakers, that's half the battle.
When I choose monitors, I like to go for a set that are kind of true to what they should be, not too hi-fi, not too unflattering, so that I can listen to them and I can be inspired during the day. What's out in the room is what I'm getting in here. So I work a little bit to make it sound better, but that's what I want to hear. I pretty much use near fields exclusively for the sheer fact that I cannot have them too loud, where full range monitors up in the soffit mount, you have to have them fairly loud to make them work. Near fields you don't have to, and you don't energize the room, therefore you're just listening to the speaker and not the room. Before I got my Sonodynes, I had a different speaker, and for me to mix with them to make them sound good, I had to have it had to be so bright in the speaker that it just was annoying and you know, hurt my ears, and I just didn't want to have to do that. So now that I've got the Sonodynes, I don't have to mix everything so bright. They're a truer, flatter response. What I like about the SM100 is the bass is true and full, but not over hyped. It's not a really boomy box. It's got enough bass in there so you know what's going on, but not overly hyped like some speakers are. The mids are very clear and clean and flat, which is great, so you can hear everything. The top end is crisp, clean, but not bright to the point of really sharp and hurting it. And it's a small, compact speaker, and it just does what it says on the tin. Yes, the stereo image and detailing is great with these speakers. It's just, for a monitor, it's really good, so I can hear what's going on with pan positions and everything. I don't get any mush. You listen to what's in the recording, you stand in front of the drum kit, you listen to it on the speakers, it's exactly what it is. For these, I love mixing with them and recording with them because I know exactly what's going on. So far I've used the Sonodynes on pop, rock, R&B, a whole bunch of different stuff. It all works. It's great. I love them. I can hear exactly what I want to hear. And the whole Duran Duran album that I've been working on so far has been done with these.
Hi, my name is Robin Rumors. I'm the college manager here at SAE in Brussels. We're here in our Aura 3D studio, which features a full 10.1 Aura 3D setup with Sonodyne SM100s. Basically, Aura 3D is in one part, it's in listening format, and the main idea is that it started all with mono and stereo, which is a one-dimensional sound format. Then you had surround, which is a two-dimensional, and now at Aura 3D with the added high channels, it's a three-dimensional format. On top of that, there is a possibility of a Voice of God channel, which is mostly used in, say, for airplanes or helicopters which fly over you. If you're in a cinema theater, it's especially useful because you can create flyover effects very easily, whereas this would never be possible with just surround sound. Here in the studio we have 10.1 format, which is basically 5.1 as we have it in surround, and on top of the front left, front right, and rear left and rear right, there is another 4 on top as a height. And then for the 10, you add an additional Voice of God channel, which is the top. I basically, before deciding what speaker setup to use, we basically did a lot of tests with different speakers, and we found Sonodyne to have a very natural response, especially in our 3D layout. It really gave us a natural environment, and also just in stereo, actually, it's really impressive what it can do. And yeah, we've been very impressed. I think there are two main parts which I loved about Sonodyne, which is, in one part is the detail that it can give, and also considering the small size of the speakers, actually the low end. So it has a spectrum which is very easy to listen to. It's not screaming at you, and it really has a nice timbre.